Welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is Budget Beauty's Beauty Haul, and I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. This is actually take number 2, where I'm trying to get everything together for this giant haul that I just did, and I've bought from several places in the last probably week or so. So I've been trying to get them all together, and I filmed something the other day, and then I was like, I don't like how that turned out. And then I went yesterday to Ulta and I bought a bunch of stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll do a whole thing where I capture everything that I've gotten, even from like several weeks ago. So here we are. So that's what we're doing here in this beauty haul. This beauty haul is going to be massive, y'all. It's going to be massive. So, and it might take a minute to do all of this. So we're going to get started so we can not take forever to go through everything here that we have gotten. So we're going to start with the Amazon part of things, okay? Because I did an order. I got some stuff off of Amazon first, and then and I actually went to Bath and Body Works first, and I actually bought some beauty stuff from there. And so I was like, I'll hold off and talk about that when I do the beauty haul episode. But I want to talk about Amazon first because Amazon is a box. And so it actually came in 2 boxes. But, and I unboxed it in the first take of this video. So that's why I was like, we should probably start with Amazon first. Okay, so bear with me. I have a Ulta bag here that is going to be part of our haul to talk about today. And so I tried to write down all of the prices for the things I bought because I also threw away the receipt. And so I was like, crap, now I got to go back and figure out what was what and where did I get it from. So I have a little sticky note with my handwriting and all on here. That is talking about what I spent and what I got from each place. So, all right, to start, the first part of this beauty haul, the total was $113.79. So that's part 1 of the beauty haul. We're gonna call that part 1. So $113.79. Okay. So let's start with Amazon. Amazon's total was $46.06. So, starting with what I got from Amazon, so y'all know I use makeup wipes, makeup remover wipes. And so I really like these. They are, I like them. They're very good. I know what I'm getting into when I use these. I also use these in conjunction with an eye makeup remover. And I do not have problems with my skin. Y'all can see my skin is fairly clear. I have a mark here and a few little marks, but it's nothing massive. No breakouts too much. And I do not leave behind any residue. They do if you're not. You have to know that they're going to leave behind residue. That's the thing. You have to know that. So I learned that from experience. And then what I wound up doing is once I do something with this, I do what I'm going to do with these, and I do what I'm going to do with the wipes. And then once I feel like I have gotten everything base off, I will go back with some micellar water, also Neutrogena, and I will wipe, and I get the residue off, and I'm fairly positive I've done very well. This is for when I don't, that little process and that routine is when I don't want to do a deep cleanse. Now, if I'm going to do a deep cleanse, I'm going to do all of that, plus we're going to deep cleanse. I'm going to go in, I'm going to wash with a cleanser, and I'm going to make sure I do real well with, rubbing my skin and all. So that way we make sure we get everything clean and, everything is good after that. And then I moisturize after that. So that is why you see the skin stays very clear considering how much makeup I wear. And my work bestie pointed that out. He was like, your skin's very clear considering how much makeup you wear. And I was like, yeah. It's because I have a very good routine for taking care of my skin. You have to have some type of skincare routine. You have to. So that's why I was like, yeah, I have a very good routine that works for me, works well with my skin. These are very good. They are very good for they're very, and also too, gently wipe. It says in the directions, gently wipe over eyelids. Don't be sitting there doing all this right here. You gotta gently wipe face, lips, and neck. There is no need to rinse. Well, your girl does kind of go, like I say, I go back over with micellar water, because we do not want to leave that residue on the skin. That kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, you got the majority of the stuff off, but the residue is still makeup. It's still a problem. So yeah, you probably should still do that. Also, to note today that I'm not wearing makeup. I decided to let my skin rest today. I haven't really gone. I went to the grocery store earlier, so I haven't gone anywhere today to wear makeup. So this is usually on Sundays, it's a day of rest for my skin. And then like Monday I go back to work, so probably gonna wear makeup tomorrow. But yes, Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. So these were, and I got these on sale. These were on Amazon for $9.97, and this is a twin pack. So as you can see, there's one pack here, one pack here. I usually get the twin pack, usually, because your girl go through these. I wear makeup almost every day. So I'm going to go through these a lot. So they tend to be, like I say, they are very good for me to get that base makeup off. So, yeah, I don't, I go through them like water, no pun intended. I'm trying to think of a place to put this for right now. I guess I'll put it down here. All right. So next, Amazon. I've been hearing wonderful things about this foundation. Y'all know I'm always in the market for trying a foundation and doing something with some new foundation. And I tried this yesterday in my video for the week, our weekly episode here at Budget Beauty. And I was very impressed. Color match was great. It felt fantastic on my skin. It was lightweight, but it was full coverage. Very, very full coverage. I did add a little bit of concealer, but I did not much. Like I really didn't have to, but I wanted to. It was not expensive, and it was very, 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 very good. Very good coverage, very good work. This is the Maybelline Fit Me matte and poreless normal to oily foundation, up to 12-hour wear. This is shade 355 Coconut. Very, very good match for my skin. It was a perfect match. I matched very well with picking this out. So I ordered this on Amazon because it was on sale. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. I think this, because I'd heard really good things about this, and I'm very, very pleased with the results that I got. This was $8.39. That's very good for some drugstore foundation. And like I say, it's high performance. It does great. So yeah, I can't say that I had any issues with this. I was very excited to try this, and it worked very well with my skin. As y'all can see, if you go back and watch the episode that I filmed, it should be up by the time you guys see this episode of the beauty haul. The episode where I use this will also be up. That should be episode 41 of the main series. So yes, I'm in love with this already. So this is gonna go on the pile. Trying to see. So now that's 2 drugstore foundations, and I mean true drugstore foundations that I now have in the kit. I also have, because I have the infallible. I have two two things of the Infallible, the L'Oreal Infallible, and now this Maybelline Fit Me. So we're gonna see how that plays. Now, I did notice, I will say, I was a little shiny, and I had put on some setting powder and setting spray, so we'll have to work with that and figure it out. But I'm very, very, very pleased with the performance. Very pleased. So, next on the list, we have this is the Wet n Wild Chameleon. This is Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome Lip Foil in the shade, let me see, Halo's Way. I am very excited to try this. I have not worn this yet because I've worn lipstick the last couple of days. I have not worn a lip gloss. But, y'all, I think this is going to be great. I think this is going to be fantastic because Wet n Wild's lip glosses are fantastic, okay? I have at least 2 of them, and they are very good. I'm reaching into the kit to get them. These are the Wet n Wild Color Icon, and these are like coded to like star signs and all. So of course I got mine, which is Gemini, and I got this one is the Libra, and yeah, and this one is Gemini. Of course I got a Gemini one. But based on the performance of these, I was like, hey, well, hold on. Okay, well, your multi-use stick might be trash, but your lip glosses are fantastic. So I will give this a chance. I will actually give this a chance. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. Now they're also their pencils. Their lip pencils are pretty good. I like the lip pencils. They work really well for me. So I don't have any problems with that. It's just those multi-use sticks are not great. So yeah, I'm very curious to see, and I think I'll go ahead and open this up. Now that we are doing the second one, they said this is new. So yeah, I was like, okay. I'm trying to open this without taking the little tag thing off because I do want to know what the shade is. Oh, well, it does have it on the bottom, so I'm fine with that. All right, I can take it off at the top. Okay. And pull this off. Yay for safety strips. Hygiene and all. Hygiene and safety. So while I'm doing this too, I'm gonna share a very quick, funny story. So I got myself together and filmed my episode yesterday, Saturday afternoon, and I went out in the street because I had to get gas and I had to go to Ulta and I needed to get dinner for myself, and so I did. I also went to Yankee Candle and I made a stop in the Bath and Body Works. Got a few little things out of Bath and Body Works. We did not get anything out of Yankee Candle because Yankee Candle is ridiculously expensive. Boy, they want $35 for a candle, y'all. Now I have to say the candle is massive, but I'm not paying $35 for a candle. I'll just go right on down the street because where this Yankee Candle is here in Columbia, there's a Bath and Body Works like 2 stores down. So your girl went right in Bath and Body Works and got her some candles. I mean, why are we spending $35? No, I'm not doing that. So, but, now that I got this off here. So I was going to get gas. I went in the gas station and paid cash for my gas. And I was all dressed up. As you guys can see, I was wearing this wig. And I wore a different color bandana, but I had on this t-shirt and all. And I had done my makeup up, and I had on my glasses. And so the lady who's ringing me up, she says, I like that beehive wig. I like that wig. I was like, oh, thank you. Told her I got it off of Amazon, which I did. And she says, you make the B part yourself? You make the bun yourself? No. It came like this. And she said, okay. And so she's ringing me up. And then she says, you going to a party? And I said, no. Nope, it's just me every day. And she said, okay. I like the look. And I was like, why, thank you. I was like, why, thank you. That was odd. That was a very odd. So I was like, yeah, that's just normal. And I know people. This looks to people who do not know me and know me well. This looks like a costume. Like I'm going to a costume party, like a 60s themed costume party or something. I promise you, I'm not. I'm not. Nope. This is literally just my style. This is the kind of thing that I like, and so, I tend to. I mean, I dress like this every day almost. Very seldom will you see me not wearing some type of odd wig or something, or not wearing something like the t-shirt that I had on, the Monster t-shirt, and or the movie Playbill t-shirt like this. Oh, and also then this morning when I went to the grocery store, this girl comes up and she says, I like your purse. We saw your purse and we saw your shirt. That is super cool. She said, that was really beautiful. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. She was coming to get the cart that I had too, but she was like, I really like your shirt. And I was like, why, thank you. That's very kind of you. My purse is a purse that has, so whenever I go on site, y'all have heard me talk about this. Whenever I go on site for like an audit engagement, I do swap out my purse for something way more professional, because my purse has a lady who has a very 50s 60s style hair, and I mean, like, she's very clearly a 60s campy horror, oh no, kind of. So, and her male suitor is a skeleton, and on her forehead, it took me, I think I'd already bought it, and then I saw a picture of it online and all, and I looked at it again, and I was like, oh shit, this might be a problem. It turns out it's not a problem. It has not been a problem, but to avoid any problems when I go out on site, I just swap it out for a very generic, very bland, plain purse. But on her forehead, it says in black letters, I'm fucked. I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So I bought it. Like I said, I think I saw it after I'd already bought it. I was in the market for a new purse. My previous purse was a Disney Princess Collection purse from Torrid. So, and it had all of the Disney princesses minus like Moana and Mulan and Tiana. Because I was mad about that. And I was like, how you going to have all the Disney princesses but the black one? Really? So, I don't know if that purse was made and produced before or after Tiana's movie, The Princess and the Frog, came out. But yeah, I was just like, so, but I love the purse. I got it from Torrid and it was fantastic. So when that purse kind of died on me, when I started the job that I'm at now, I had that purse and I had bought it pre-COVID. So it's really kind of sat unused for a minute, and then I started using it and going out again. So yeah, it was kind of like, it's falling apart now. I had that purse for a good minute. Before that purse, I had a black and white polka dot one that I got. It was a Betsey Johnson purse from TJ Maxx for like $40. And so I have a series of purses here. So this one with the lady and the skull gentleman is a liquor brand purse, and you can find them on Amazon. They have a matching wallet, I discovered. There is another one that I want. It has like the earrings I had on yesterday. They are, it's a Ouija board. So I'm like, ooh, I might go back and get this one. This one later on when I have to go pick another purse again. I kind of want that one. Then there's a girl on a martini glass that I kind of want that looks like my phone case. Y'all can't really see my phone case because I'm using my phone to record here, but suffice to say, I'm thinking about doing something with that and maybe getting some more purses. They specialize in rockabilly and pinup and gothabilly and like just random weird odd things. And I'm like, I love it. So I'm subscribed to the brand. I very much subscribe to the brand. But I will pay a little bit closer attention. So anyway, I have opened this up, and when I opened it, y'all, I really like what I see here. This is super pigmented. And it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna try this on right now. See what this is looking like. Ooh. Oh, that's chameleon, all right. That is a foil for sure. Y'all, this is gorgeous. Holy crap. It is gorgeous. What in the world? Look at that. I don't know. I mean, I know it don't look like much on camera, but oh my God, in person, I wish y'all could see the foil on this. This is stunning. That is absolutely stunning. Y'all, the foil on this is absolutely crazy. I mean, it is super foil. Very pigmented, very like, I mean, that is, I wish y'all could see the shine on this in person. You can't really get the full effect because of the lighting I have in here, but, and it just looks like I just put pink gloss on my lips, but this is super foil. Like, in the mirror, I wish y'all could see this because it is very foil, very very glittery, very reflective foil on my lips. It is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like it reminds me of that Danessa Myricks of her Color Fix sticks. It reminds me of that level of foil. It's like this. This is the meteorite. That's exactly what this is. It really reminds me of. That's exactly what it does. So, I might get some more colors in this because, oh my gosh, I wish y'all could see this in person. It is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. Wow. Okay, this was only $5.97 too, by the way. Okay. I mean, I'm super impressed with this. Very impressed. I can't wait to use this. Like, I wish y'all could. What y'all seeing on camera does not do this justice for how it actually looks in person. And that's just like a little tiny bit that I have put on. This not even like I put it on. Like, y'all sat here and watched me do it. I'm trying to see if I can get something to, because I'm going to wipe that off. But this is just a little quick coat. This ain't even a deliberate, I put this on my lips type of, y'all, I wish y'all could see. Because up close, it is the shimmeriest, like, foil pink that I've ever seen. And it don't look crazy. That's the thing. It doesn't look crazy on my lips. So, yeah, wow. Okay. So, bear with me for just a second. I'm going to wipe this off. I got to get in close because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to, I need to be able to see to get all of it off. So, bear with me for just a second. I'm using my Barbie mirror because I'm in here. Now, it is glittery. That's where the foil is coming in. So I got glitter on my lips now. Because I'm just wiping this off all willy-nilly and dry. I do have foil on my lips, and it is very glittery. So later this evening, I'm probably, when I go to take this off and do something with my face, I'm going to have to, because see, y'all can't really see it, but it's still there. It's there. On the bottom lip. But, okay. And I also got glitter up here trying to wipe it off. Okay, so yeah, see, it's a little bit of, you can kind of sort of see the glitter on around my mouth. But I still have glitter on my lips, like right there. Hell, yeah, I'm gonna have to put something on it to like take it off for reals. To get it all the way off. But y'all, that is absolutely stunning. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind too. Whenever we wear this, and we are got to be careful with how we take it off. But y'all, that is stunning. I wish y'all could see that. I really wish it translated better on camera than in here because of this lighting. But that, like I said, that was $5.97. Fantastic for that price. So then I got two of the same thing, but they are different shades. And actually, before we do that, we're going to talk about this Wet n Wild. I got one more thing, Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Breakup Proof Liquid Eyeliner. I used it yesterday. It was very good. I liked it. It's in the shade Ultra Black. It's pretty good. It went on well. It dried down well, and it stayed in place. It didn't really move. It was pretty good. I was impressed with it. So this will go into the rotation. That was $5.47. So yeah. Now, for the two, I got two more lip glosses, and these are the Revlon, of course. These are the Revlon Super Lustrous Glimmer lip glosses. I'm trying to see where I put the price here. Yes, the Super Lustrous Glimmer Gloss. The shades. This is Lavender Lust. This is Lavender Lust. And this is Glazed Almond. So this is like a brown, and this is like a lavender color, like a dusty rose. I really want this brown because I don't have a lot of the brown lip gloss that I have. I can't find the kind that I used to have. Palladio made it, but what I got now is not the same from Palladio. It's not the same. But I'm very impressed with the Super Lustrous Glimmer. And so I've been liking, y'all know I got I'm counting, I got 4 colors over there so far. Hoping I didn't buy any duplicates. I mean, I probably did buy a duplicate at this point, but I'm reaching over into the kit to see. I did not buy the duplicate I think I bought. Okay, so the other ones that I have are this is Happy Hour Bronze Spark, Diamond Drama. That's a clear. This is a pink, and this is what is the shade? Pink Prisma, and then these two now. So I have 6 of these now. They are very good. I do like it. They are very thick, very full throated gloss. We didn't come to play with this gloss. So I'm like, okay, Revlon, thank you. They we didn't come to play with you, ma'am. You said you wanted gloss. Well, here you go. All right, so I want to try the glazed almond and see what this looks like on my lips. Okay. It too has a little glitter in it. That's what gives it the glimmer, I guess. These are nice and they don't wear off very quickly. So, but they're real thick. And I like that. Sometimes you want that thick, glossy look on the lips. Sometimes. And I got big lips. So, the natural big lips. So, my they look good back in the day with some gloss on them. I got glitter all on my face. I mean, when I tell y'all it's all on these cheeks, I got a bunch of glitter right there on the side of my face. So I know what I'm gonna be doing this evening is wiping this glitter off. Trying to get, what is this on the side of my face? Trying to get this off. Something random on my face. Okay. But yeah, I mean my lips are naturally brown too, so brown gloss tends to not cooperate very well. But I expect good things out of these. I really like the brand. I really like this specific line. Trying to see if I got any more space to put these things in. I really don't. Don't know where I'm gonna put them. Actually, I do have a little bit of space. Look. Okay. So I'm putting those in the kit. So now that whole row is taken up. All right. So the glazed almond was $7.87. And the lavender lust was $8.39. Okay. So the last thing, I think that is everything that I got from Amazon. Okay, so like I say, total there was $46.06, and I got that in the other day. So let's talk about the first Ulta, part 1 of the Ulta. So this is subset 1, part 1 of the haul, and I had broken it down and what I had gotten and all of that, and I didn't really need to. I found my receipt online in my account at Ulta, so I can give you the final total price. Now, to start with, my subtotal for this Ulta one, for Ulta Part 1, was $52.57. My husband paid for this, so I was very thankful, very appreciative. Appreciate him paying for this because he didn't have to. But some of this was actually for him. So the first item that was actually for him, and the only thing that was for him, is the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. And it is for normal to oily skin. This is dermatologist tested, safe for sensitive skin. My husband has the most sensitive skin. It is absolutely stunning chocolate brown. However, and you guys have seen him on camera. Y'all have seen him on camera. But y'all, his skin's so sensitive. I can't use any type of random detergent. I can't use we have to use very plain soap. We have to use very plain dry sheets. We cannot use stuff that is scented and all of that. Body wash, he can't use like scented body wash. Now, the only other person in my life that I know that is very much like that was my mom. And that is how I knew what soap to switch to. So when it was just me, I bought whatever soap I wanted. I used Dial because I don't have sensitive skin like that. So I use Dial, but Dial is absolutely too strong for my husband. It is too strong. So I told him, I said, you're going to have to step this skincare routine up a little bit there, sir, because I need this skin to be a little bit better when I'm shaving you and doing something with, because your skin, we got to shave you fairly often, but I don't want to shave you too often. So we got to get a good mix of that. And then on top of that, we got to do well with what we doing to the skin in between shavings. Okay. So he needed a good skincare routine. And I said, listen, your wife does makeup, okay, as a hobby. I promise you, I have a great skincare routine. All we need to do is figure out a good one for you. So we did. This seems to work really well with his skin. And it softens up that beard because he got the most coarse hair. So it is his facial hair is extremely coarse. It's beautiful, absolutely stunning gray, but it is coarse. So in order to soften that up and make it easier to cut and shave, we just use the La Roche-Posay on it, and I make it moisturized. So I will cut it and then maybe give it a day or two for the hair follicles to activate and start the growing cycle again. And then I tell him, all right, now it's time for you to go in there and do your thing with moisturizing and keeping that softened up and real good. And it seems to be working. We have a great routine going, and his skin, I've noticed a marked improvement. So I also use La Roche-Posay on my skin. I have my own cleanser, but this is his specific cleanser, so he doesn't use all of mine, because he will. He will. He'll be like, oh, wife, I didn't realize that I wasn't supposed to use that. No, guy, you ain't supposed to. No, it's for me. What I'm supposed to do with a cleanser then? If you're using all the cleanser up, what am I supposed to do with it? I'm supposed to wash my face. So I buy him his own, and that seems to work. So that's what we did. So the price for that was $10.41, which is fantastic because it was on sale. Y'all, it was on sale for like, I want to say like 30% off maybe. I think it was a 30% off sale. And so that's why we got that at a great price. So he was very happy to get that because he was like, well, I need some more cleanser, babe. And I was like, I know you do. So we're going to go into Ulta. He was like, do we have to go in it? Yes. Do you want your cleanser or not? And he was like, all right, I guess I go in. I'm going to go in with you. Because he tends to not like to go in and walk around. Because I tend to take my time when I'm in there. And I'm like, I go to places you want to go. And this is actually buying something for you. So you coming in here with me. He was like, okay, I understand. So, Mr. Man here, yeah. So, the next thing that I got, the rest of the stuff is for me. So, the next thing that I got, was the NYX On the Rise, volume lift mascara. Okay, so it's this lifting mascara. Let's just call it that. Volumizing mascara, because that's what the little thing said on Ulta. But I'm looking at the actual tube. So, and this is in the shade light black. I'm very excited about this. Looking at this wand. I'm very, very excited. I've never used a NYX mascara, so I'm curious to see what this is gonna do. And how this is gonna work. And what we looking like we're gonna work with here. So trying to find a place for it here in the kit, and I don't think I got a place for it in the kit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take out this elf because I don't really like it. It's all right, but it's not my favorite. I'm trying to see. There's a couple of things I'm gonna take out of this kit that I don't use that often. So yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I put it over here in the kit with the rest of the mascara. So we'll see. And these two things I will put somewhere else. I don't know. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with those two later. But that was $11.28. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. For $11.28, man, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. I, um, I need that to be good. Let me put it that way. I'm trying to be fair. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, but I need it to be good for that price point. So we'll see how that's gonna go. I'll probably use it tomorrow when I do makeup. But so the next thing that I got another one of these, the Lash Princess false lash effect. This is great. I very much like it. It is very good. This is my old tube, and I'm getting ready to throw this one out. Matter of fact, throwing it away now. This one is brand new. Very good. Very good performance. It very much is a false lash effect. They were not lying. It's that Essence Lash Princess, and all of that is good. I don't. There isn't one that I don't like. In that line, and it was $4.33. Okay. So moving on, ColourPop. I got. Actually, before we jump to that, the one other thing that I got Essence is this Extreme Shine, which y'all know I have probably 4 of those already. No, looks like I have 3. I have 3 of those already. This is number 4. This is the shade Biscuit Bliss, and it is, I'm trying to see how much this was, $3.46. So we're gonna try this on right now. I'm gonna try to wipe this off a little bit, this other one off. Revlon. Yeah, see, the Revlon came off very easily. Very easy. I still got glitter all over my mouth, but it's alright. I got glitter all over my face, y'all. I mean, I wish y'all could see the level of glitter I have on my face right here. It's right in this section right here. I mean, it doesn't show up on camera because it's real fine, but I have glitter all over my face. Right there. So I'm trying this Biscuit Bliss now. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It is very brown. It's brown enough that it's overtaking the natural brown in my lips. And I like that. That's what I want. But I want a gloss to it. Yeah, buddy, this is what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So y'all can see on camera, it is very brown. You can actually see the brown. It overtook my lip brown. And it's got that extreme gloss to it. This is what I want. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm very impressed with that. Now the other 3 shades I have are, one is a champagne and 2 are like a coral light pink and 1 is like a hot pink. And they're fine. I like those. Very impressed with it. I think I'm gonna take this other Essence one out of here. Put that there. Put this back there. Okay. All right. So that, like I say, was $3.46. But I really like this brown, y'all. This is very brown on my lips. This is gonna go very well when I do something brown, and I don't want to wear lipstick. I have brown lipstick. I have a brown. This is the NYX Liquid Lingerie Double XL in the shade Desnuda. Go in Desnuda. It's brown. It's a very brown. It's kind of odd looking on my lips, but it gives very 90s girl brown. Let me put it that way. Trying trying to see what this other brown is. This is undressed, but this is really a nude. And it does appear to be nude on my lips, so there's that. All right, so for the ColourPop thing that I got, since we're going to jump back to ColourPop here, this is the ColourPop All Amethyst Pressed Powder Palette. This is very purple, and it has shades Brilliant, High Grade, Trigonal, okay, Feb's Gem, which is also Amethyst. Also, Amethyst is for June, so yeah, it can be. Sunbird, Thist or That is very cool. Amulet, Crystal Crazy, and Royal Affair. So I have, and I used the other day, I have the Rock On palette that is like themed like this. This one had a beautiful burgundy red. Ooh, it was gorgeous. And it had a nice little shimmer that you could do. It had a matte and a shimmer that I used. But this Amethyst, I'm very excited about this because y'all know I have a lot of purple makeup. And I will use this a lot. So these are the shades. Going across, this is the Brilliant. Sorry. This is the Brilliant. High Grade. Trigonal. Feb's Gem, Sunbird, Thist or That. So I feel like Thistle, I guess. And like the end part of Amethyst, but I feel like Thistle maybe. Amulet, which is a gorgeous deep purple. I'm very excited about that. And it's got a shimmer to it. Crystal Crazy. And then this is Royal Affair. Y'all, I can't wait to use these colors. I cannot wait. And listen, ColourPop makes fantastic eyeshadow palettes. Fantastic. So I'm going to put this in here where the Juvia's Place the Violets Juvia's Place palette is. But like I say, I like that Juvia's Place. I like Juvia's Place palettes a lot, as evidenced by the fact that I have a billion of them. But their purple one, there's something wrong with it, with one of the shades. So, yeah, it's kind of off-putting. A little off-putting, but Juvia's Place, for the one palette that I can't get to work right, y'all, Juvia's Place got 50 other ones that I can get to work right. So I'm not holding that against them too hard. Not too hard. Because, speaking of Juvia's Place, let me tell y'all what I went and got. I'm so excited. I got the blushed liquid blush. This is the blushed highlighter. This is the Juvia's Place blushed liquid highlighter. I have seen these and been watching these for years. Now, y'all know I only recently started using blush. I used this yesterday when I was doing my look for yesterday, and I really liked the end result. It did not look crazy on my face. It actually, and I did have the order correct, how I did it, because I was using a cream or liquid blush. I did figure out that what I had said was correct. But this, y'all, I'd heard rave reviews about this. Highly pigmented, fantastic. It blends down very good. Very impressed. Which also too, in the next part of this haul, I have stuff to go for this based off of some recommendations from Miss Gina. So I very, 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 very pleased, very excited. I love what it did. It was fantastic. When I did it, I did the 2 little dots. I did actually probably 3 little dots right here, and then I blended it out. And even with my little rudimentary blending efforts, I still got blush, and it looked good. It was fine. So yes, very, very pleased. All of the influencers that I follow makeup-wise raved about this, and even the little powder blush version of this, they raved about it. And I was like, all right, if I'm gonna do blush one day, I'm going to use that. But I already had some, what it turns out is some blush from Juvia's Place. So I was like, I'll bite the bullet. I'm going to get this. And I did. And I was very, very, very pleased. Very excited. This makes doing blush easy. So this was $10.94. Let me tell y'all why I bought it from Ulta for $10.94. It was on sale. This is normally $18. So when I got this, your girl was like, absolutely not. We're going to get this from Ulta. So I did. And I also had I had points and things that could help. So that's why this was bought on sale. So very, very, very excited. I can't stress y'all enough. I got to figure out a place to put it though. I think I'm going to put it here. I'm putting it here where I put my setting stuff. My setting powders and sprays. I'm going to put it there because I will use it there. Very pleased. Very, very pleased, Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place, you come to the front. You, Juvia's Place. Fantastic. I am very, very, very pleased with my purchase. And will probably buy more shades. Probably. I bought that pink because I like, this is, by the way, this shade is Blush Lily Glow. It is a very pink. And I like that. I like that pink. The red, you see I have red undertone. I probably have red undertone. Now, I think sometimes I have blue and or green based on my vein colors in my arms here, because these will be bluish green. But my face is a very red, as you can see. It's a warm up underneath there. It's warm, red tone up underneath. So that's why red makeup in general does not tend to work for me. It has to be like a shimmery. It's got to be a burgundy. And even then we kind of treading looking like I got punched in the face or something. So that's why I'm kind of like, I kind of tend to stay away from red stuff. But I have found some good red products, and y'all have seen it. I found some good red and burgundy products that look okay on me. So we're okay with that. So that's everything from that Ulta Part 1 order. So I redeemed rewards of $8. And that brought my final total down to $48.78. Now it says here, my total here that I said I had $56.78. And I feel like that's what my husband spent. Because I'm looking at this and it took off the $48.78 that I came up with, plus the rewards of $8 makes that $56.78. So I don't know. I think we'll go with the $56.78 total. I think is what we'll go with for the final price. So that's Ulta Part 1. We're going to now jump to the Bath and Body Works one because it is very quick. And then I have my final Ulta breakdown. Now, for Bath and Body Works, I bought two things. Normally I go in there, I buy hand soap and I buy candles. Okay. And I'm a massive Bath and Body Works head. Okay. Because I'm a 90s kid, and Bath and Body Works was where you bought candles from. You didn't buy them from anywhere else. You went to Bath and Body Works. And you bought your body wash from Bath and Body Works. That's literally where that's the only place you could get that. That's just how I was raised. Like, you went Bath and Body Works. And so and as y'all know, I am going to be starting a new series for Bath and Body Works. That will be coming, I don't know when. I'm going to get around to sitting down and recording something, but I just went and bought some more stuff too, so we'll see. Because they kind of already have Christmas stuff out. So I'm like, but y'all just got the fall. Just let me have fall for just a minute now. Just a minute. We still in October. Let me have it just a minute. So I was like, let that winner loose now. You go on and let her loose. So you ain't time for her yet. But that said, we're gonna start the new series, and we're gonna tackle fall products, and then we'll see what's new for winter. So anyway, when I went in there a couple of weeks ago, I saw some skincare stuff, and I was like, oh, I think I want to try this. I have some other lip products from them that I actually really like. The Dreamsicle lip balm that y'all heard me talk about in the episode where I did the Dreamsicle, the orange. That I was talking about the Dreamsicle. I got that from Bath and Body Works. So I went back and I got this. This is a nourishing lip mask, their brand, in the flavor toasted s'mores. So that's what that is. And this is the front of it. This is nourishing lip mask. It smells and tastes fantastic. It was $10.95. So I like this. I really like this. It has been good. It works really well. It's been good, and I like that. I like that flavor. So I was okay with that. They have several candles that smell like that too, and hand soap. So for free though, I got this. This is a lip gloss, and it is Lovely Lilac. It's Bath and Body Works lip glossies in the shade Lovely Lilac, and it's good. I like it. It's okay. It does what I need it to do. It's fine. It's fine. Now it ain't on the par of this, but it works fine. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, to using this. I tried it the other day when I did my first take of this, and it was fine. I also have used this so far. This is also good. I really liked the results from this. The next day my lips were real soft, and they were good. So whenever I use a lip mask, I try to use these little small tubes like this. When I do just regular I'm doing my little small routine cleanser thing. But then now when I want to do a big deep cleanse, like how I said I do my normal routine, but then I go in and I deep cleanse, I use my Laneige, my big old Laneige thing that's like $20. But yeah, these pretty good. So I got this for free, but it was normally $12.95. And I'm like, $12.95? All right. Like, I was like, $12.95? Hold on. For what? Why does $12.95? But it was fine. It wasn't. It's good. It's good. I'm trying to find a place to put it here in the kit. I probably won't use this often, but it's fine. I don't know. I don't know where I want to put this though. I am literally out of space at this point. So, but we can stick it in there. All right. This is gonna go back in the bathroom. So, because that's where I keep my lip masks and all of that. When I finish cleansing my face and doing what I'm gonna do for my routine, I do my lip mask last. So that's the last step. So that was the Bath and Body Works haul. That for a total of $10.95, because I got the lip gloss for free, and the lip mask was what caused the price. All right. So that was Bath and Body Works, and now we're on to the final part of this haul. All right, y'all. This the biggin. This is kind of the biggin. All right. So this last part came all from Ulta, and the total for this haul, the second part of the haul, I have my Ulta receipt looking like a CVS level receipt, but I got my Ulta receipt. It was $134.67. Now, I did donate $1. I made a donation to the Ulta Beauty Charitable Foundation of $1. They asked, did you want to donate $1? And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, cool. I will. So I got a few things. I got a total of 10 items. Let me see. I'm trying to think, does that include the donation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I say 11. Yeah, I got 10. And it does not include the donation. Okay. So I really did get 10 items. So yes, a total of 134.67. So let's go through this one by one. And I will try to group things together that I got, because I got several things from the same brand. Hopefully, I think that should be fine. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So, first things first. Thanks to Miss Gina, who took her suggestion. Your girl went in guns blazing. And I said, I'm going to get me a brush. I'm going to get me a brush that is designed to do this foundation. And that is designed to do blush. So I got the Morphe. Now, I've heard this called Morphe and Morphe. But I'm going to call it Morphe. Okay. Now I have some other Morphe stuff in here. I have that Morphe Going Platinum palette. I got this. These are beautiful, and they are meant to be toppers for me. Wearing them, it's almost too intense as a darn base shade, but they're great as toppers. This has been good. I randomly got this, but I like it. These brushes are going to be good. This one is the Morphe M103 foundation brush. It's an angled cream and liquid foundation brush. Y'all know I use cream and or liquids, but I use mostly cream. I think this is going to be good. And this is the Morphe 204 cream and liquid blush. Yeah. And I do have one that I can already use for powder, if that's what I'm going to do. But I bought this in anticipation after I'd already used liquid blush. So I pay attention when y'all comment. I do. And I said, let me go ahead and get me some brushes and quit playing while I'm in the Ulta. Let me go ahead and see what they got over there. So on the back of this, it says M103, best for control, precision, coverage. Artistry tip. Think of the angled head of this brush like an oversized fingertip, providing you highly controlled application, including under your eyes and around your nose. Your everything brush. It can perfect blush and bronzer too. Okay. All right, so I could use this also if I wanted to for blush, but we're going to use this. We're going to use this for foundation. I really want to use this for foundation. Yeah. I'm looking at it. It says brush density. It is on the scale of 4. One end is fluffy, one side is dense. It is 2 on this scale of 4. Use with powders. You have options here. It says use with powders, creams, liquid, and then they have creams and liquids selected. So this is not meant for a powder. Okay, that's what this part says right here. This is not meant for a powder. This is meant for creams and liquids. Techniques: sweeping, pressing, rolling. Okay. So I'm very, we're going to try this. For M204, it is best for diffused, flushed cheeks. Artistry tip. With its short and long duo fibers and cheek hugging shape, this brush is ideal for pressing on and buffing out cream and liquid blushes. Play with brush placement for sculpted, flawlessly flushed, or sun-kissed effects. And then on the side over here, it's got the same thing. Brush density, fluffy to dense. It is 3 on this list. Okay. Then over here, use with. You have also powders, creams, liquids. And it has creams and liquids selected. And techniques, sweeping, pressing, and buffing. So I am very, very excited. So let's take them out the box. Let's unbox them. See what we got going on. I am excited. This gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun. Okay, we'll throw that down in there. This is the M204 I'm taking out right now. Take my little thing off. Ooh, that's fluffy. Ooh, that feels good too. So the top of this feels real good. And y'all see this doing lint in the air here, but I like this. This feels good. All right. So this is for cream and liquid blush. Oh, I love it. They have a thing on the back of this. I know it's very hard to see, but here's the name. And then there's writing right here, printed on here. It says cream and liquid blush. Thank you, because I'm going to need a reminder. So what we're going to do is going to do like this when we put this on. We're going to do like that. Probably just need to, you don't need to drag. I think you can just do like that. Like they said, what they said on here. Hold on. What that thing said on them. Hold on. Let me see. This said, techniques, sweeping, pressing, and buffing. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, we definitely don't need to drag. You need to do like this, how we were doing. We just needed a different brush. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased with this. This is going to be fantastic. I feel like this is going to be great. All right. So, I think that went down in there like that. I know exactly where we're going to put that. I'm going to move that out of the way. Let's put that over there. I'm going to put this back here. All right. Now, let's open up the 103 real quick. And I'm opening up the 103. This is what the 103 looks like. Now, this is your foundation. So you're going to have to do like this to get all in you. Get your foundation all like this. How I've been doing. Okay. So, yeah, I'm very, very, very excited about using these brushes. Probably will use them tomorrow. Probably when I do my makeup in the morning for work. I am sticking this in the kit right now. All right. Yep. Sweeping, pressing, and rolling. Because you're going to have to press and then do. Yeah, buddy. I'm excited about that. All right. So those, the rounded cream and liquid blush, the M204 was $13. And the angled cream and liquid foundation brush was $15. Very good. So now, let's talk about ColourPop. Because that's the next big amount that I got. Good old ColourPop. I love y'all, ColourPop. So, I went in and I got the primer. I found their primer. This is the Pretty Fresh Set It Up primer. It has peptides. I think about my guys in my group. What's a peptide? They literally ask, what's a peptide? Anytime somebody mentions peptides. Anyway, peptides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. It extends makeup wear, smoothing. A weightless cream gel primer that instantly hydrates skin, extends makeup wear, helps blur pores, and controls shine all day for an airbrush finish. How to use. Smooth a pearl-sized amount onto moisturized skin with fingertips. followed with Pretty Fresh foundation or tinted moisturizer. Well, y'all know I got the Pretty Fresh foundation. So, very pleased with that. And I knew they made a primer, so I knew I was going to get that. So that, and then on top of that, guess what your girl got to replace the e.l.f.? She got the Pretty Fresh Lock It In Setting Spray. So this also has peptides and niacinamide. 16-hour all-day wear time, transfer-proof, waterproof. And it is a waterproof plus transfer-proof setting spray that locks your makeup in place for 16 hours with a natural finish. No touch-ups needed. This ultra-fine mist, fantastic, I would like that, boosts hydration and soothes to refresh your skin throughout the day. Infused with peptides, niacinamide, green tea, and aloe vera. Aloe vera is great for burns, okay? And it's very good for your skin. How to use: with your eyes closed, hold 8 to 10 inches away from face and mist evenly all over. So, very excited to use this because y'all know how much I love ColourPop. I want to say probably between Juvia's Place and ColourPop and NYX lipsticks. And now Maybelline getting up there too, but I got a lot of NYX, ColourPop, and Juvia's Place in this kit. That is a lot, and it will only grow. So, then to top her off, because I saw this while I was in there, and I was like, I need this. This is BFF Liquid Cream Gel Liner. This is it's not a liquid, but it's a cream gel liner. It might as well be liquid because that thing go on so smooth. This is the BFF Cream Gel Liner. This is in the shade Joyride. Now, if you'll notice, this is a candy apple red, if not burgundy. I want this to go with my candy apple red, if not burgundy, eyeshadows. So, I'm very excited to get this. Very excited. And it will go in the kit with the other 10 billion BFF cream gel liners that I have from ColourPop. I have almost all of their colors. Almost all. Because I like to cut my crease. Sometimes I don't want to cut my crease with a black crease. I don't want to use black to cut it. So, let's see what it's swatch like. Ooh, y'all see that? That right there. This is almost black. Almost. But that is a beautiful burgundy. Absolutely perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Hell, I might use this. They talking about cream gel liner. This is for your eyes and whatever. Your girl might use this as a lip liner. I might just. It's waterproof. 16-hour wear. It says eyeliner, but listen, I might use that as a lip liner because that is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. Okay. I see you, ColourPop. Great. Go ahead and add you into the kit. He went right back there perfectly with the rest of his little friends. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them. Yeah, 9 of them. I tell y'all how much I got. 9. Including the one I just got. So there's that. So, let's talk about this ColourPop. The Cream Gel Liner Joyride shade was $8. That's about right. That's the usual. The Lock It In Setting Spray, 3.4 ounces. That was 30% off. And I got $3.60 off of $12, which dropped it to $8.40. And then the Set It Up Primer, same thing, 1 ounce, 30% off. It was $12. It knocked off $3.60 to $8.40. Very excited. That was fantastic. That's usual price for ColourPop, and I'm fine with that. Okay. Next, this is the L'Oreal Paris. I'm very excited to use these. I like L'Oreal's lipstick. Their liquid lipstick. I have some already. Nope, that's Maybelline. I think I know I have it in here. Nope, that's the vinyl. Ah, here it is. Okay. This is the Revlon. I have the Revlon Color Stay Limitless Matte. And this is in a very bright orange. Orange is red. It's Hot Take. It's the shade Hot Take. It is very, very red. It is almost orange. Like fire orange red. These are, I got these two. These are the Les Matte Resistance French Kiss and Wine Not. I like that. These were $15.99 each. I was like, oh shit. It was $15.99 each. Okay, but I know I'm going to be very impressed with this color. I like L'Oreal's lipsticks. Like I say, that orange red is very orange red. It's very. So I feel like I'm going to get good pigmentation out of this. But yes, the Wine Not is shade 500 and French Kiss is shade 245. So very excited about these. I don't know where they're going to go for right now, but we'll figure it out. I'll probably stick them right there. Like I say, they were $15.99 each, and I got two of them. Okay. Then I've heard great things about this. Great things. So I am excited to get this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. And I mean, you like spray it in your face. So this is what the top comes off and looks like. But very, very excited about this. It's the makeup setting spray. Our first setting spray that makes your makeup defy transfer, locks in makeup wear up to 36 hours, waterproof, sweat resistant, clothes resistant, smudge resistant, foam resistant. Okay. Let's talk about it. Micro diffusing system, lightweight, non-sticky, won't mark or ruin makeup, natural finish. Okay. And instructions: shake well before use. Hold spray 12 inches, equivalent 30 centimeters, away from face and spray until fully dry. Nope, sorry. And spray in a circular motion for even distribution. Yes, I do that already. Keep eyes and mouth closed. Wipe excess product. Do not intentionally inhale. In case of irritation, rinse immediately with water. Okay. Yeah, and don't put anything flammable near your face as you're doing this. Okay. So, very good. I'm very excited about this. Very excited. The Infallible 3-second setting mist. It was $13.99. I did not get a deal on that. Did not seem that L'Oreal was on sale when I went. So we're going to put this in the kit. We're going to use that maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I got a lot of new products, so it's going to take a couple of times during this week of me doing my makeup to use them. All right. This is one more ColourPop thing, and I didn't realize that this was ColourPop. I forgot that this was ColourPop. So let's circle back to ColourPop for just a second. This, I'm excited to try this too. Y'all know I love lip mask. This is the ColourPop Fresh Kiss Chocolate Milkshake Lip Mask. And I love that flavor. This is gonna smell fantastic. I like chocolate smelling things because I like chocolate. I was disappointed. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was disappointed that my Hershey's does not smell like Hershey's. It smells like makeup. I was like, man, that was a missed opportunity. Ooh, y'all could have had that Hershey smelling like Hershey's. It is literally a makeup palette. But it does not smell like Hershey's. Ooh, this smells fantastic. It smells like chocolate. I'm very, very excited. But this is the Fresh Kiss, like I say, chocolate milkshake lip mask. So, very excited to use this. Like I say, I like to rotate my lip mask. Some days I want this. Sometimes I want s'mores. Sometimes I want the Laneige. Sometimes I want, because that one is peach tea. Sometimes I want the strawberry one that I have. I mean, it just really depends. That lip mask was $10. So the final item that I acquired in my beauty haul is, of course, from one of my favorite brands. Y'all know and love them. Y'all know I got them in here in bulk. Is the Juvia's Place. So this is the Juvia's Place lip gloss. The coffee shop lip gloss in the shade Cookie Butter. So I want to try this and see what we're working with. So like you see I got this brown one on from the Extreme Shine. I'm curious about what this is gonna do. So let me see if I got another thing in here to wipe my mouth. I don't have another thing. Bear with me for just a second. I'm going to wipe this off just a tad so I can find a section that does not have glitter on it. And look, every time I look at this thing and I say, oh, this got a ton of glitter on it. And then I look at my face has a ton of glitter on it also. I'm not getting it off. It's not even really on this side. It's this side right here. Okay. All right. So let's try her. Let's try her. Ooh, okay. This is very brown. I'll give it that. It's fighting hard to have control over that brown in my lips. Which I'm fine with that. This is my second lip gloss from Juvia's Place. I have one other one. Okay. 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 I like that. I like that shine. Y'all can't really tell. I mean, you can see the shine, but the brown is like a frosted brown, which I'm fine with. I actually am. This was the brown that I was looking for. So I'm okay with this. I like this. The other Juvia's Place gloss that I have, this is not really a gloss, but it's but I think of it as a gloss. This is this. And it smells fantastic. It is also very cooling. It has a cooling sensation to it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna really like this. And I think in conjunction with that other brown that I just got from the Essence Extreme Shine, I think this is, ooh, we want that brown, we're gonna get brown. We gonna get brown. So, all right, that was everything out of that haul. You would think that was like, I thought that was so much. It really isn't. It was 10 items. So that liquid, this from Juvia's Place, I'm trying to find it on here, the coffee shop lip gloss, it was $15. So that's about right. That's the market rate for a lip gloss these days, like your drugstore lip gloss. Because like I say, I've spent $12 on lip gloss from Revlon, and them super lustrous glimmer, they're not normally as cheap as they are. They're usually like $12 each. So that's why I was surprised I could get them on sale on Amazon. But that's about the going rate. So, and I expect to pay that amount with Juvia's Place. I do. They're drugstore, but they're not drugstore. So, yeah, I'm very pleased with this. I do like this. Like I say, this shade is called Cookie Butter. So, yeah, this is gonna go nicely on the lips. Very nice. I think I will stick this back here somewhere in the kit. I don't know where. We'll put that I guess that's where that's going to go. This is going to go in the bathroom. So I'm putting it in the box with the other bathroom stuff. This is going to stay in here. We're going to take these out of the box. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the haul. That is the full haul. That brings my total. And this is actually, before I tell you what the entire total was, Lock It In setting spray. This is the setting spray out of the box. That's the ColourPop. And this is the primer. And I'm very excited about this primer. I am. I think this is going to be great. I think it's going to be great. Just because I like ColourPop a lot. I do. I really like ColourPop. So, I've not had a bad experience with ColourPop. Not really. Even their stuff where I was like, this is, it's okay. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like I will never use this again. It was just kind of for me. But everything else generally is pretty good. For me. So, all right. Let's see. Total. I gotta bend down and get my receipt. All right. Total $134.67 from Ulta. So let's do a little bit of math, shall we? All right. So I said $113.79 from the other one plus $134.67. So you have to bear with me because I do not have a calculator in here. So your girl got to do some math real quick. I'm an accountant. This should not be hard. Accounting, by the way, is basic math. It is not complex math. People like to be like, but it seems like it's hard. It's a lot of math. It's not. It's very simple math. You're just explaining the science behind the math, not necessarily. And is it compliant and for what I do, cost? It's cost accounting and a tad touch of compliance. So did you comply with the state regulations dealing with the state plan? If you ain't comply with that, problem. And you're not getting back the money you think you are. Okay. All right. I came up with my final total. The final total of the haul combined everything, both Ulta trips, Amazon, and Bath and Body Works. Both totals, all of that totals to $248.46. So $248.46. That, my friends, is a giant haul. And I'm very pleased with what I got. Very pleased. So I think one day I'm going to look to see, do they make, like, I know they do. I know they make palettes because professional makeup artists use them, where they have the palettes that they hold and they put the foundation on and they're doing, taking it. And it's like a pink palette for a picture or something. Yeah, I know they make them. I think I would like to get one so I don't have to use my little tins from Bath and Body Works. But yeah, I would like to do that. That might be the next thing. I also need to buy some more storage now, apparently, because I have run out of space. I have absolutely run out of space in here. Like, I do not have any more space to put things. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do except probably go buy more makeup. So, I want to thank you for watching. This has been a fun trip detailing the haul and the things that I got. I love talking about buying new makeup and going and spending money on new makeup. I tend to overspend, but I like talking about it and I like sharing it here on Budget Beauty because, yes, overall, that $248.46 worth. That's 2 trips to Ulta, 10 things in one, probably like 5 or 6 things in the other one. And then I went on Amazon and bought like 7 items. Like that's probably 20 probably like 20 items plus Bath and Body Works, which I normally don't buy stuff out of there, not for makeup and things. But when I tell y'all that's a lot of makeup for what I spent. I could see if that was like the time I went into Sephora and bought 3 things for $75. Like, what? What? I'm like, oh, no, ma'am. That is not going to work. We can't do that often. We are not made of money. So we have to live in the budget and live within our means for what we can afford here. And this is what we can afford. So I and more power to you if you like going in Sephora. More power to you. I don't do it often, but there are brands in there I would like to support. But I'm a budget girl, so that's why you see $248, but I got 20 items spread out over like 2 weeks. So maybe 2.5 weeks. So yeah, I highly recommend, if you can stay within a budget and you want to get good makeup and you want budget options, Ulta is your best bet. Walgreens, Amazon. Amazon is actually, I dislike Amazon a lot, but the convenience factor and the fact that it is very, very, very cheap. You can find most name brand things on there. You can find it cheap if you want. So Amazon is also an option. But Ulta, Walgreens, Amazon, I buy stuff from all 3 a lot. So yeah, I suggest that you utilize those options. Walmart, if you want to be bothered with Walmart actually has some stuff too. I do not recommend Target, only because we are boycotting Target. So I would not recommend Target, but ColourPop is in Target. So keep that in mind, or at least they were. I don't know, because I don't shop in Target anymore, but you could use to get ColourPop in there, and I've gotten Elf out of there. We also are still boycotting Elf. So, and I'm very happy with these new purchases, because that will definitely take the place of this Elf stuff. So, I want to thank you for watching. Come back and watch more of our videos later. We are getting ready to start our Bath & Body Works feature, but we have our main series where I do long form content. We have our short form content, which is the breakdown, and we have the beauty haul here where I discuss all my purchases. So come back and watch, and thank you for your support. We very much appreciate it here at Budget Beauty. I am so grateful and so thankful for all of my viewers, people who just come by and be like, oh girl, you got new makeup. I very much appreciate it. I'm so thankful and so grateful. Want to thank you for watching. Come back and watch more of my series later. Peace.